This early body of work gives us the opportunity to see Diebenkorn before Diebenkorn. It really shows us the beginnings of this artist who we all thought we knew.
We really see his representational eyes shining and his impulse to share the world that he was seeing and how he saw it through his artwork.
There was this constant tension between abstraction and representation, but there's this incredible unity among all of his work, which really makes him unique.
In 1945, Richard Diebenkorn returned from the Marine Corps. He really was excited to start art school and signed up at the California School of Fine Arts, which at the time was a real hub for art in San Francisco. Abstract expressionism was burgeoning in San Francisco. It wasn't a style that was a pendulum that swung from New York to California, but was something that was existing contemporaneously on both coasts and really across America. Titans of abstract expressionism spent time at the School of Fine Arts. Clifford Still was taught at the school. Mark Rothko came to visit. Ada Reinhardt came to visit. Richard Diebenkorn was taken under the wings of older artists such as David Park, Hassel Smith, and Elmer Bischoff. And the four artists actually began to meet on a regular schedule.
He was very much affected by his environment. You can really see in many of Diebenkorn's works from 1946, him working with that cubist space and grappling with this kind of tension between the representational and the non-representational, that there's this element of these kind of deep reds and also this kind of spidery ink line. He's using all of these different kinds of papers and he's drawing on them with crayon. He's taking those fractured planes of cubism and he's trying to populate these new spaces. And you see those influences of William Baziotes and Robert Motherwell, but also this very personal sort of working through of this tension. And I think that's what's unique about this early work, is you really see the artist struggling to figure out what is his voice going to be. How is he going to take all of these influences and create something new?
Beginning in 1949, Richard Diebenkorn begins to have an itch to leave the California School of Fine Arts. So he applies to the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque, and the family moves there in early 1950. As soon as he gets there, we begin to see the landscape enter his work again, and his relationship with abstract expressionism changes. And all of a sudden, there's the feeling of the world around him. We have the mesa, the horizon line, the farm animals. The environmental elements become a part of his paintings.
There's this famous line that, he always said that he didn't think he could work away from the ocean, but that in Albuquerque, the sky replaced the ocean.
In 1951, he took his first commercial airline flight from Albuquerque to San Francisco. And the view from above, the aerial view, really made a huge impact. He was really impressed with the way that the farmers' lines, their cultivation, that geometry combined with the organic, natural topography, and it opened up a huge new realm of possibility for the artist.
One of the crucial things about seeing these early works is it compels us to kind of take another look at him. There was always something in his work of the other. That's one of the things that really sets Diebenkorn apart, is that he wasn't sort of an abstract artist or a representational artist, but he was an artist who was able to find a kind of reconciliation of those two things in this really beautiful and unique way.